up, everybody? It's your host, Addel, aka Andre Walker, and I'm back here on the video, guys. Today, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of something different. Alright. And today, since I've been working at Domino's for about almost 2.5 months, somewhere between 6 weeks. I think it might be 6 weeks. If you watched the first day of work video, you might have known. If you watched the first day of work video, you might know. Via the title. But now that I've been working at Domino's for like a while, I'm going to talk to you about a day in the life of me working at Domino's as a dishwasher. Now, I dedicate this video to all of the schools for the blind that does a little bit of work-based learning with some work experience. Now, just a little bit of a disclaimer, y'all. I am not going to mention how much I get paid. That is none of social media's business, and I don't want to put that out there, y'all. So, if you're wondering, who is it? Alright. So, if you're wondering, they'll probably tell you a bit. They'll probably tell you a bit in private and not tell anybody on social media. That is none of their business, like I said. And also, depending on the hours you work at, depending on how many hours you'll work, you'll probably do the math for that after they tell you. So, I just wanted to put that into place right now, because that is not happening on my watch. All right. So without further ado, guys, I'm just gonna give you guys just a little bit of I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of a small little intro today. That way we can go ahead and get straight to it and not use the main intro. So, but I will audio describe as much as I can. I'm in the if you may not know, I am in the middle of a learning path on how to audio describe something. And shout out to Miss Recorder. Very cool blind individual / she's mini YouTuber. She's been kind of going on with how to audio describe it, and that's a major little key about me doing doing things like that. All right, so if I miss any audio describe cues, feel free to comment down below and let me know what I did not do. All right. So without further ado, guys, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Cut the notification bell on so you don't miss any content at all. And let's get on to me talking about a day in the life working at Domino's as a dishwasher. Let's get it. Like I titled it clear as AW official. Okay, so all right, so first, so here's how I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it by section. I'm going to do it by section. I am going to start by, I'm gonna start by clocking in, and then, well, I don't wanna, no, all right, we might just skip that. But just a short summary. Every time I go into work, I ask someone to help me clock in because, I mean, if they had like, if they have anything Apple, and they have like voiceover and stuff on it, I will get clocked in myself. But since it's off their computers, I see if my employees can help me get clocked in and stuff, and they are nice enough to do that. And yes, the employees are really nice over there at Domino's. So, shout out to you. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and start my typical day in the life, for my typical 4-hour day in the life of working as a dishwasher. All right, so when I get there, of course, after clocking in, I go to the back and do the usual, which is, yes, it's more important to go back there and wash your hands, put on your apron, and what I like to do over there, I really like to actually, I like to really check to see what's already been done by the person that was washing on the last shift. And then if there is some stuff in the dishwasher, I will make sure that will come out. And yeah, I'll make sure that comes out of the dishwasher into the sanitizing sink and into the rinse sink and in the sanitizing sink. Now, here's how I do mine. Because here's how I do mine. Here's how I do all of my dishwashing stuff. So when I do start my stuff inside the dishwasher, everything else gets washed but the pizza pans, because the pizza pans have some type of coating. The pizza pans have some type of coating that will get mega hot if you don't do it properly. So they have to get hand washed. And also some things that cannot fit in the dishwasher that they use will also need to be hand washed. So just giving y'all that heads up. Also, guys, I meant to tell you guys, when I first actually got there, when I first went to Domino's, and this was when I was still doing some job training. Okay, so, all right, okay, I'm gonna just tell you guys. You know how your regular home style dishwasher, multiple racks. Let me show y'all real quick. I ran out there. Fun fact. Did you know? Thanks, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:43 a.m.
Ah ha ha. Alright, back to what I was gonna show you guys. Okay, so this right here is your regular home style dishwasher. Alright, at the Domino's, it looks just like that, but not two-row racks and not your typical two-row racks. You've got the industrial carts that goes inside the dishwasher, and just right above it at the job is a screen that'll tell you how many minutes is left to wash and clean the dishwasher. On the one side is the green button, on the other side is a blue button, but the blue button is only for cleaning the dishwasher, and the green one is a start button to actually wash some of the dishes. You guys ought to know that. All right. I thought you guys ought to know that. And then and then
This third party in that dick.
how I do pretty much how I do all of mine, I divide it into sections, and I only do 4 times then clean the dishwasher. So I'll just say this. So the dishwasher doesn't get super duper dirty from all the dishes, and instead of just cleaning the dishwasher at the end of my shift, as I did at my school coffee shop, I divided all of my stuff into sessions and do session 4 round 1, session 4 round 2, session 4 round 3, session 4 round 4, all the way till my shift ends, and then clean it after every 4 washes that I do. And that's how I'd be dividing it into all sessions, because I would already get confused on how many times I did the dishwasher and did wash dishes in the dishwasher and cleaned it. So that's what I wanted to point out on how I do my stuff. So yeah, and that's how their industrial dishwasher is, by the way. Just like a regular home style dishwasher, but not with the 2 sliding racks that you slide out when you're at home. It's an industrial dishwasher, but it almost looks like your home style dishwasher. And then the other thing, y'all, is that then the other thing is, y'all, that sometimes you have to go up there to see. Sometimes you have to go up there and ask if there's any dishes left up there. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes they'll just set the dishes on the counter up front where they make the pizzas at, and I'll just go up there and get them. And usually they say that if they're not, usually they say if you're not that busy and you've completed all your job, just ask what they need help with. I've been kind of slacking on that, and I'm gonna start doing that. But right now I've been back there on the dishes because I haven't really learned everything yet on like when other employees really need the help. But they already got the dishwasher, and I'll be back there. So I kind of just be waiting back there. until we get more action on dishes, and I just go and I just continue with the flow. Now that is on Monday. Friday is always busy. So, um, so that is like the most things that can happen. On busy days, you're a lot busier, a lot busier than on, yeah, a lot busier than on Monday. But also, check this out: if they got everything and they don't need help, then suggestion is to always go ahead and either clean your sink if you have to, and put some fresh water in it if the water is really dirty, and then after you finish all four rounds of washing the dishes at the beginning of every session, go ahead and clean out the dishwasher and do that. Now, I will tell you all this now. The tomato sauce, the bucket with the tomato sauce, that is when I clean. That is when I clean the main sink. Do not, and I repeat, do not put the bucket with a whole lot of tomato sauce and put it in automatically in the dishwasher. That's gonna make it dirty as heck. So I would, and someone actually taught me this at Domino's. Clean your sink and spray it with the sprayer, and then kind of wipe it down with the rag some. And then as you're pouring it out, as you're pouring the juicy water out, start spraying so the whole sink don't be mega dirty like a tomato sauce bucket. And then put the drainer in first. I forgot. Put the drainer in first before you do any of that, because you don't want anything down you don't want any food down the drain. That's just a rule of thumb. All right, and yeah, that's just a rule of thumb. And then you would also want to go ahead and you would also want to go ahead and do the cups with. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the cups. So the cups, y'all. He walks over to grab a decorated cup that is on the dishwasher side and brings it over to the camera. Looks like these, but a little bit smaller and plastic, with a lid on it that has like a little point at the top of the lid that has like a little point on it with a hole at the top. Those cups that you would they would put like cinnamon in it, or something that really goes on like the pizza and stuff. There's a blue spray back there, and there's a blue spray back there that they taught me how to do, and take the tops off of those. I take the tops off of those. And what I do with the cups, I'll just go ahead and like dunk them in the sink. I'll just dunk them in there like that, and then just let them get in the dishwasher for a minute. Let them soak in the sink real quick in some water, and then with the tops, they're really dirty. So what I have to do is spray them with some purple spray that they have. Slosh them around in water. Slosh them around in water, in the dishwater, and then with the brushes, with one of their cleaning brushes, I scrub it to make sure I get every single bit of it. Slosh it around with water again to make sure that all the excess is off, and then use the purple spray again to make sure completely everything in the insides are just off. So I to make sure everything is off, because you don't want to give them back a lid. You don't want to give them back a lid and it's dirty as heck. So after I do all of that, I put them in the dishwasher along with the cups. Now, since the water inside the dishwasher is so powerful, it is an industrial dishwasher after all, not your home style dishwasher. And it goes quick as heck. I would just go ahead and put something on top of it so the lids don't flip up, and you know, there's not a way to make sure they are clean. So there's not a way to make sure they are clean with them flipped up. So, so I just put like a bucket or something on top of them. And then the last thing, guys, I want to go ahead and tell you guys is, yes, I mentioned it, pretty much all the buckets that they use at Domino's and the cups have stickers on them. Now, the first couple of weeks at Domino's about the cups, I was reminded to take the stickers off the cups. Now I know to do that. The buckets, however, it's a little bit hard to kind of get off sometimes because it's a bit rough. And now, if it's like a tomato sauce bucket that has part of a sticker on the edge, it's easy to rip off. But if it has a sticker on it and it's not on the edge, and it's pretty hard to get off. Trust me, those are pretty much like hectic and yes. I am sorry that this video has not had a ton of light in this video, guys. I will make another day in the life video. I'll make another day in the life video with our lights on. Plus, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really turn on the lights every morning. So, with that being said, so I can talk louder because they're watching TV out there. Make sure, if you guys actually like a day in the life of me, if you actually like this, and I know this is actually, I know I'm doing this within everybody's search titles. Yeah, within everybody's search titles, I was gladly to do this. I was glad to actually do this within everybody's search titles. Now, other typical day in the life stuff, I see a lot of YouTubers taking their cameras to work with them, taking their phones to work with them, actually filming it. Me, on the other hand, I don't have a cell phone yet, so and we'll be getting one shortly, which is actually one of my goals. as you heard in the last video. So, and I know this is very, very short, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do this. But if you guys like this video, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Cut that notification bell on so you don't miss the content at all. Once again, I dedicate this video to all of the schools for the blind who do work-based learning, especially the other location that I went to. All right. So without further ado, guys, thank you guys for watching. Another vlog will be out shortly. All right, and I highly doubt it. All right, but anyway, it's your boy Addel Official. I'm out. Peace. So before I forget, not only did I do this video for all the blind schools, I did this for you guys too because we reached 400 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 400 subscribers. And that's actually what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do for my 400 subscribers. And I highly appreciate all of you guys for subscribing. Now we're on the road to 500 subscribers. So with that being said, if you haven't went to go subscribe yet, let's start the road to 500. And y'all subscribe, please. Please start subscribing. All right. But it's your boy Addel Official. I'm out. Peace.